Hi, I wanted to introduce you to our first innovation challenges, which are posted on the idea portal of our new Imaging Innovations website. First, an innovation challenge is really an attempt to crowdsource, which means to get the wisdom of our whole institute, regardless of your position in the institute, whether you're an administrator, you're a radiologist, a nurse, technologist, PSS, whatever you are, whatever your role is, you have a perspective on the problems that we need to solve, and we want to get as many of those perspectives as possible and as much input as possible to solve problems. You may recall that I had sent out an email survey a while back, and we got really good participation looking at the kinds of problems and pain points that you encounter during your day. We also looked at pain points for our referring doctors and for patients, but to start off, we really wanted to focus on what affects us at work to see if we can solve those problems. And we got participation from a whole set of all kinds of different positions in the Institute, all kinds of different environments, whether main campus, regional, Florida, STAR Imaging, and eRadiology, all over the place. And I actually gathered a group of people together who were really helpful. A group of radiologists and technologists from different sections to comb through some of the pain points that were described in this survey and to try to filter down to a smaller set, which I'll list separately in an email. But the number one thing that we decided to finally settle on to take up as a first challenge was image orders. We heard a lot of complaints about image orders and how they were so often incorrect and resulted in either the patient having to get rescheduled or a delay and stress and difficulty. So we want to address that. In order to do that, we really need to understand the scope of the problem, and then we can start to propose some solutions. So let me show you kind of how this is supposed to work. If you go into the idea portal and you click on this first image innovation challenge, make image ordering flawless, click on that, and a page will come up where you can submit both solutions and also ideas. So if you might have to expand your window to see this, but see there's a background discussion and a solution area. And I think for the first week or two, we really want to focus on the background discussion. If you can, go to the site and click this button, and you can, when you do that, I'll just show you what happens, you can contribute an idea. You can contribute what you think is going on, what kinds of problem you see happening. Okay, when you do that, it's going to get posted here, and you can review what other people have said as well. If you go to the background discussion, here are some things that I've put in that I've noticed, but as we add more and more, there will be more and more comments that will help us to understand the scope of the problem. And then when it's time, and I'll send out another email maybe in another week or week and a half, we can start promoting some solution ideas. Miriam just put in a little placeholder here for now, but we'll actually propose some things that can actually solve this problem. And once they're in here, you can do things like click on these and vote on them and see which ideas people think are the best. And we hope from those to actually generate some real solutions and solve problems. Just to show you, going back, we do have a second challenge, which is to make wrong-sided procedures obsolete. This really comes from Aman Gill and Mindy Bolger, who've noticed that we've had some issues not just in our department, but in other departments that use fluoroscopy for procedures where marking the side isn't always done or isn't always done correctly. You can read more about that challenge in this section when you click on it and start to propose some solutions that we can solve. I hope this will be useful. I hope you'll find it fun and engaging, and I hope we can come up with some solutions.